What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're going to be talking about Web Warriors and Doom 2.0 today. Earlier, I released a video of the Web Warriors and Doom 1.1. That was a big struggle time for Symbiotes in those fights, and Web Warriors really went right through them without too much trouble. Was a couple of moments where some of them fell really low on health, and that kind of demonstrated the problem with Web Warriors, where they have a lot of damage output, a lot of chain attacks that kind of helps keep them healed up, but they're very susceptible to unavoidable attacks and single target damage that really focuses down one Web Warrior. You're in big trouble. So 1.1, we're going in, that was fine, 1.1. Now we're going to 2.0. And for me personally, like, this is where like my Web Warriors are going to be kind of on the back burner, and I'll slowly gear them up over time because I have Symbiotes that are tier 15, 2.1 or better ISO. So I don't really need to worry about my bio nodes. But this is where if you don't have your Symbiotes geared up, this is probably where your Web Warriors are really going to start to separate themselves out and show how much better they're going to be. Once you get to 2.3, Symbiotes fall off a cliff. Web Warriors are expected to just really clean shop on those nodes. But yeah, we'll dive right into this footage. If you guys do find this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Very, very close to 6,000 subscribers. I'm keeping this a little slow. You can see I'm going to keep the speed at 0.75 because the animations on Web Warriors are so fast. The chain attacks are so fast. The animations here are great. It's nice to see them actually get a bio raid team with fast animations. And that's not going to be the last time I throw shade at Scopely with this stuff. I mean, I'm just saying, they could have they so forced me to buy up a whole new bio raid team. They could have just buffed Symbiotes, but here we go. Now they want more money. But anyways, like I said, throwing plenty of shade at these guys. So we'll put Disrupt on Strife here to make sure that he doesn't taunt. That'll allow us to go for some of these other characters. We will ability block Emma or Strange. You can go for either one. Strange will flip effects on your team. Emma will cleanse and put speed down your team, but you do so much damage that really now you can just take out Strange here real quick. Not going to use the ultimate here. There's no point using the ultimate because there's not a lot of positive effects on the enemy team. That ultimate in the raids will do a lot of buff removals. Not ideal. Now I use the ultimate here because I want to try and get heal block and trauma on Ghost. Ghost is a very annoying character. She's going to dodge a ton. We did get stun on her here, but she's just going to move right away. That Shocker over there, or Electro, just did a ton of damage. And now we've got a Black Bolt here. And this is what I was talking about in my 1.1 video. Unavoidable attacks can really mess with your Web Warriors. And as you go up the ranks in Doom 2, that Black Bolt can be quite a threat because his special will go first, and that is unavoidable. And that could really hurt. So you got to be very careful with that, especially with that Merc Lieutenant there, who could potentially give him offense up. You don't want that. So we do need to keep an eye on that Black Bolt over there. Make sure that he is not going to use his special here. Things froze up there for a second. My phone just couldn't quite process what it was seeing there. There we go. Get some dodges, and every time you dodge as well, you will gain 10% speed bar. Problem is now you have these Elsas, so every time you dodge, they hit you. So yeah, this is I apologize. My nose is really itchy. I don't know why, but yeah, there we go. Now we got to get rid of Ghost because Ghost also has an unavoidable attack. Her ultimate is unavoidable, and she will steal health from everybody, and she will heal back up to full. So you do not want that ultimate, which of course she God, my nose. I am so sorry. I don't know. My nose is so itchy all of a sudden. Anyways, yeah, so Ghost, you do not want her using her ultimate because that's going to do a ton of damage to your team. She's going to heal back up to full. So all the damage you've done to her, just not good. But there you go. And if you missed that, I don't blame you because the animation didn't show properly. So what happened here is Ghost countered from Scarlet Spider hitting her. So then, because she countered, this is where Spider Ghost's passive comes into play. Every time a Web Warrior takes damage, she hits that target for 250% damage. That's what the T4. So that's what happened. Ghost countered and then triggered this. So it operates just like the retaliation with Cole Obsidian, where every time Thanos or Ebony Maw takes damage, Cole Obsidian will retaliate. Same thing with Gwen. It's the same principle here. Ghost Spider will retaliate against Ghost, kills her, no problem. So now we got to get rid of Black Bolt here. Got to deal with all these, these Elsas, more than anything, are just annoying. They hit everything. Every time you dodge, you gain speed bar, and boom, there you go. So yeah, look at that. That, we didn't get to Black Bolt in time. Use that special. Look at that. Did a ton of damage. This is 2.0. So as you go up the ranks in the Doom Raid, that's going to do more damage. Thank goodness we had a death proof on Spider-Man there. Thank goodness, because that could have been bad. It could have been really, really bad. There we go. Finished off Merc Lieutenant. And that's it. That's the first node. But that's Spider-Man. Oh. So we're going to have to heal him up for the next fight. Now, we've got a Zemo here. Zemo's not a big issue. His special does deal unavoidable damage. This is where things are... You're kind of changing things up, because now you got to pay attention for who has unavoidable attacks. And you had a couple there. You had Elsas with their passives they would hit every time someone dodges. That's not fun. You have the unavoidable with Ghost on her ultimate. You have the unavoidable special with Black Bolt that just about killed Spider-Man. So, yeah, not ideal when you see that happen. Now, that Zemo is going to be a problem, because he can also, on his passive with that charge, he can Dispel. So you gotta be careful with that. Also, this Phyla-Vell here can cleanse on her special. A couple things you gotta pay attention to. There's gonna be a taunt coming with Crossbones at some point, but he has defense up and immunity. So, we gotta figure out how to get through some of these characters here. Now, we can ability block Phyla-Vell here. Prevents her from getting her special, and that will prevent the cleanse. And this is where you use the ultimate, and this is where I should have used the ultimate, and I did. I used the ultimate here from Scarlet Spider. This will remove positive effects. All positive effects in the raid. So this will get rid of the defense up and immunity on Zemo and Crossbones. Boom. Done. Didn't get rid of the death proof. Well, actually, Phyla-Vell just dropped below half health, so that's why. So now, we're going to chain, get some defense down going. Dodged everything there with the passive. It's not a big deal. You can see all those speed bar gains. And this is something really, really weird, is Zemo didn't use his ultimate. And I don't know if this is just an AI thing, but he used a different ability. And I don't know what he used, because he called Crossbone to assist. And Crossbone doesn't assist. There's no assist synergy. He calls Grenadier to assist. So I'm not sure what I just saw there. It could have been his special and some kind of assist. I think that's what it was. I think it was Kingpin. Yeah, it was Kingpin's passive putting the assist now on Crossbone. But as to why Zemo didn't use his ultimate or his special, I have no idea. Actually, I think that was his special, but why he didn't use the ultimate is weird. So, yeah, it was an odd choice there. Going for Cable here, got the blind on him. Don't have to worry about him at this point, which, of course, we did, because that was a bad idea. So now, we need to focus on Kingpin. We don't want him giving offense up and defense up to characters. So we'll do some damage to him, start hitting him quite a bit. There we go, finishing him off a very nice 500k crit from Spider-Punk. That's not bad. And that's with crit, that's with Raider on him. No Striker on him, so no bonus attack there. And now, 2 more Phyla-Vells, a Bishop, a Moon Knight, and a White Tiger. So what you now have 3 characters that can cleanse. You have 3 Phyla-Vells. You have a Moon Knight whose ultimate can hit you and put a whole litany of debuffs on you. And now you have this stupidly annoying tank and Bishop here that you gotta deal with. So we're gonna put Disrupt on Bishop so that he's gonna use his ultimate here in a second, but now he's not gonna gain taunt. Now we're gonna focus on some of these other characters here. So we're gonna get these Disrupts going on the Phyla-Vell so they don't gain death proof. There you go. Put some nice defense down on characters and speed down. And what you can do here, you can use the ultimate here for the trauma and heal block, but there's no point because no one here is going to heal things up. You don't have to worry about that. You do need to make sure you go for that Moon Knight. We don't want Moon Knight getting off his ultimate because that could really, really hurt. But now we have an option where we can target some of these other characters here, which of course I didn't do. What I should have done was target one of these other characters because that ultimate from Gwen will take all the negative effects from the target and spread to everybody else. That's what I could have done, and I didn't do it. It was not good. Because now we have to use the stun here on Moon Knight. Make sure he doesn't use his ultimate. Now we need to reduce speed bar or actually just kill these two Filavels so that they don't use their ultimate, so we don't have to cleanse. So at this point, it really doesn't matter. Though, I mean, they will put barrier out with those specials. Not good. Now we finish off Moon Knight. Gain some speed bar and a dodge on Miles. The nice thing is every time they dodge, they still get the retaliation from Spider-Ghost here. So there you go. The second node's down. Played that pretty sloppily. I will admit I don't... For me, I'm on the right side, so the bio nodes are very, very end, and usually we don't get to those. We're not really pushing for progression except on a couple of days. So I don't have to get to those bio nodes, so I'm very rusty with the bio nodes. But even with my terrible playing of the bio nodes, they're still doing pretty good here. And now we're moving into the boss node. Now, this is where you have a Doom. And if this Doom falls below half health, he'll get the ability energy. He gets the 50% speed bar. His passive does work in Doom too. So you need to get ability block on him. Problem is you have this Red Guardian in the way first. So there, the basic on Miles just removed everything. We can now use a special, ability block, and then now we can focus on Doom. We're gonna try to remove speed up or defense up for some of these characters. Just kind of hit everybody. Now get rid of that defense up. Helps deal some more damage. We're gonna pop the ultimate here. Now there's really no need to, but because no one's gonna cleanse that ability block from Doom. But hey, there you go. Also, Doom's basic is unavoidable. Another unavoidable attack. But now we have a Kestrel. Also, Kestrel has unavoidable attacks. This is the thing, is that you have to be... With Web Warriors, you have to be very mindful of who's got what unavoidable attacks. So, Kestrel, unavoidable special. You have to keep that in mind. You don't want Red Guardian taunting, so you can finish off Doom over here. Be careful of the Sharon, because if she can get rid of the evade, and then she can stun characters or remove buffs. You'll see that here in a second. Defense down with Coulson and Kestrel, not good. Passive from Spider-Ghost takes out Kestrel. Or sorry, takes out Coulson, not Kestrel. Now we have a Captain Sam and we have a Black Bolt. More unavoidable attack here with Black Bolt. This Captain Sam can build up speed bar. So that's gonna be something you need to take care of. That needs to be a new priority. So now we're gonna try to stun, resist, because of course. And this is what's weird, is also she didn't use any abilities. So we saw that with Zemo in the last node. Now Kestrel's not using abilities. What's going on? I don't really quite know why they're doing this. What I need to do here, yeah, reduce speed bar on Sharon. This Doom's got to go, because Doom's gonna use his ultimate here in a second, and that's gonna wreck. So use that, and now because I played it properly, all those negative effects, except for trauma from Doom, are gonna spread to everybody. So defense down, speed down, disrupt, heal block. All those are gonna spread to everybody. Boom. Just like that. Of course, Captain Sam resists half of them because that's what he does. Now we need to, yeah, we're going to start focusing on Captain Sam because we don't want him getting off that ultimate, because we don't want that speed bar gain. That's going to be bad. There we go. Almost got him. Kestrel's down. We also got to be careful. There you go. More reinforcements. Now we have another stupidly annoying Bishop. With that, finish off Sam here. At least try to. There we go. Now we gotta go for Coulson and Black Bolt 2, but we're gonna try to finish off Sharon because we don't want her ultimate stunning the wrong character. There you go. So yeah, you can see it. So what her ultimate does is it dispels. Like there's a check there that evades the dispel, and then she chains her attack. And so it got resisted on Scarlet Spider, thankfully, and was dodged by the other two characters. There we go. Work on some of these characters. Trying to finish off Coulson. Luckily, we had defense up and some death proofs going, so it was not a big deal. On ability block, rescue because she can also cleanse. So yeah, you don't want rescue cleansing just yet. Also, she can't put ability block out, which is not good. Then finish off Gamora and Black Bolt, and then focus down rescue, and that's it. So yeah, these guys do a very, very solid job. I'm impressed with it. I really like what we see here with the Web Warriors and Doom 2. Right now, for me, my plan is to take them up to tier 12 and then do testing on them from there to see how good they're going to be. Because, yeah, they're tier 15, 2.3 ISO here. They're incredibly over-leveled for Doom 2.0. So we'll do some testing with Web Warriors like tier 12 and some T4s. Kind of test them, gear them up there gradually to see what you kind of need, what threshold you need in order to get into Doom 2 with your Web Warriors, so you're not dumping a ton of orange gear onto them. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time.